Every Naruto fan pretty much agrees that Kisame was pretty strong and one of the more memorable characters in the Naruto franchise, and you might even think yourself to be an expert on his character, especially if he is your favorite character. Well, in today's newest honest truth about Naruto characters video, over here on Naruto Explained, we're going to be taking a look at 15 facts about Kisame that you likely don't know unless you're the most hardcore of hardcore Naruto fans, and by most hardcore, I mean the top 1% of the top 1% of Naruto fans. Number 1, did you know that Itachi would save Kisame's life during one of their missions when they first joined up as partners in the Akatsuki? We learned this information in the Naruto epilogue story, Akatsuki Hiden, Evil Flowers in Full Bloom, which never got animated by Naruto Shippuden, which is where Itachi and Kisame, they are sitting in a cave, and Itachi notices that several Anbu Black Ops from the Hidden Mist Village, they have surrounded their location. Upon seeing this, Kisame, he wants to show out and he wants to have some fun, so he tells Itachi, just stand back, these guys are from my village, and he's gonna take down all the Anbu who are after his bounty as a rogue ninja. As you would expect, Kisame starts out making light work out of all of them, but unbeknownst to him, one of the Anbu specifically has prepared a lightning release jutsu that is coated in poison, specifically made for Kisame to attack him from a long distance in order to negate the use of Samihara to make him drop the sword long enough for them to have the water prison jutsu activated to trap him in it while he's poisoned, and then simultaneously have lightning release applied to it while he's still being poisoned. This of course prompts Itachi to step in to attack more of the Anbu himself, even almost killing one of them with Tsukiyomi before Kisame is able to break the water release jutsu by releasing so much chakra that it shatters the jutsu itself. As you would expect, the Anbu who tried to collect the bounties on Kisame and Itachi, they end up getting killed. So at number 2, did you know that in this same story, Kisame flat out confronts Itachi when they get his chance to speak one-on-one, where he tells him that he does not fully believe Itachi is fully invested in the Akatsuki mission, which during that time they're carrying out mercenary missions like the ones that were done for the Stone Village, which Onoki admits to in the 5 Kage Summit, and the Hidden Hot Water Village, which hired the Akatsuki to kill Hidan. But both Itachi and Kisame, they knew about the Biju hunt that would begin in a few years, where they would begin tracking down Jinchuriki to extract the Biju sealed inside of them. Kisame warns Itachi that if he ever gets a hint that Itachi might be betraying the Akatsuki, he won't hesitate to kill him, which you might be saying, man, that's crazy talk for Kisame. And if you're saying that, you're definitely gonna love this next fact. So at number 3, did you know that we see how big of a gap truly exists between Kisame and Itachi, and we see it for ourselves. So in the Naruto Ninja Escapades OVA that Masashi Kishimoto did the story for, Itachi easily defeats Kisame in a battle after allowing Kisame to think that he won their fight. To make matters even worse, you know how it was revealed in Naruto Volume 43 by Obito that Itachi was on his deathbed and he let Sasuke win the fight and that he could have killed Sasuke at any given time? Well, the same thing applies here. If Itachi wanted to, he could have killed Kisame during that fight. So the OVA tells us that before Kisame went and blocked Sasuke's team from joining Sasuke as they would try to fight Itachi, long before Kisame versus Suigetsu took place, Kisame versus Itachi happened, and using a combination of genjutsu, crows, and the threat of using Amaterasu, Kisame was easily defeated by Itachi, who had stopped taking his medicines and was preparing to die fighting against Sasuke. As the great Roman Reigns used to say, this just proves that he is levels above everyone. He's on God mode. Number 4, did you know that Kisame also has a connection to a famous Shinto yokai? So this fact, it will make the fact about the Akatsuki we have later on in this video feel like that much more of a mind-blown reveal when we get to it. So Kisame takes inspiration from the Shintai yokai known as the Umbibozu. It is a mythological sea spirit that appears as a shadowy figure rising up from the ocean, capable of capsizing ships. Like Kisame, the Umbibozu is often seen as a vengeful sea deity and an uncontrollable force of nature, mirroring Kisame's role as a human demon shark capable of changing the entire battlefield into water, like we see when he fights against Team Guy and he covers a large portion of the desert into complete water. The Umbibozu's name, it contains the character for the word monk, referencing its bald head. While Kisame himself is not bald, he possesses a monk-like spirit in terms of detachment, abandoning human attachments, and he achieves a sort of spiritual transcendence when he dies, which makes more sense later on in this video. So taking things a step further with fact number 5, did you know that the reason why he doesn't look like a shark, which is a type of fish, also has another connection to Shintoism? It's because there's a connection to the SAIYAN. So Kisame embodies the power of water. His main chakra nature is water, and his control over aquatic environments, like when he uses that water dome where he's transformed into his shark transformation and the dome follows him around and drowns whoever's inside of it. It can be seen as being akin to the manifestation of the SAIYAN, a Shinto deity that is associated with water, seas, and rain. The SAIYAN is a patron of the fishermen and sailors, while in Kisame's case, he's more of a deity of destruction who overwhelms his foes with water. The SAIYAN has a protective guardian-like quality to it, much like Kisame's loyalty to Itachi, in particular how he would look out for him, as noticed when he realized that Itachi used so much chakra fighting Jiraiya, and he guarded through Uchiha hideout so Itachi versus Sasuke could take place without any interference. Number 6, did you know that Kisame's death is something that has a deeper meaning to it than just beyond Kisame's a real one, Kisame don't snitch? It, like a lot of Naruto things, it represents a certain aspect of Japanese tradition and culture that you may or may not be aware of, depending on how big of a weeb you are. So it goes back to the whole theme of sacrifice and ritual suicide, better known as something you've seen in a lot of samurai anime. So Kisame's suicide scene where he allows the sharks to devour him, it reflects a form of ritualized death. So in Shinto Buddhism culture, suicide was seen as a way to regain honor. Kisame does this to protect information from his enemies, upholding the samurai-like ideal of dying with dignity. His death mirrors that of a loyal retainer, a samurai, sacrificing himself for his master, in this case, the Akatsuki secrets. And when you dive deep into Kisame's character, there are a lot of samurai aspects to his character, making this death very, very fitting. So number 7, did you know that Kisame was also a master of 4 changes in chakra nature? The 4th Naruto databook reveals that before his death, he mastered water release because obviously he's a shinobi from the land of water, but he also picked up on fire release, earth release, and wind release. The only chakra nature he never mastered was lightning release. Number 8, did you know that both of Kisame's names, they have hidden meanings to them, or puns if you will? So Kisame's name, it means demon shark, which is why he has that shark-like appearance in terms of his design, and he doesn't look all that human. He looks like a blue demonic shark. His surname, Hoshigaki, is a pun on a type of Japanese produce. Just as the other members of the 7 Ninja Swords of the Mist, they also have that same pun. Number 9, taking this another step forward, did you know that Kisame wasn't intended to be the only Akatsuki member who looked inhuman? The 3rd Naruto databook reveals that all of the Akatsuki members were originally meant to be monster ninjas who were based off of creatures found in Japanese mythology, with Kisame's appearance being a loose nod to the Samibito, which now makes you look at him having a sword named Samihara a little bit differently. This is one of the many original ideas that Kishimoto had for Naruto's manga, that his first editor, Yahigi, basically told the man, step out the kitchen because you ain't cooking. Other examples of great Kishimoto ideas that weren't so great were how he wanted the 3rd and the 4th Hokage to be dogs, and Kishimoto had to be talked into going from having Naruto's father just be away on a really long mission, a la pulling a Sasuke where he's gone for over 10 years, to making his father the 4th Hokage like we know in the story. Number 10, did you know that there's a deeper meaning to his sword, Samihara? In order to understand this, you have to dig into Buddhism in terms of the connection to it. So Kisame's sword is also known as shark skin. Its behavior, it mirrors that of Buddhist concept of detachment. Samihara is known for rejecting others that it does not bond with if they try to be a user for it, which should make you view how he bonded with Killer Bee that much more differently. Number 11, did you know that Kisame's favorite foods, they are shrimp and they are crabs, but his least favorite foods are shark fin soup? This makes you look at Itachi telling Kisame that people are not fish a little bit differently, because his favorite foods are seafood, but his least favorite foods would have been made out of shark, a fish that he just happens to look like. Number 12, did you know that Kisame, as a Mist Village ninja, completed a whopping 332 missions before leaving? They are as follows: 3 D rank missions, 68 C rank missions, 154 B rank missions, 78 A rank missions, and 29 S rank missions. Number 13, did you know that Kisame's blood type is AB? Now that might seem like, hey, that's not a big deal. Why is this in here? So allow me to explain. So in Japanese, people who have the AB blood type, they're viewed as representing the unpredictable, being wildcard personalities, which is very fitting given that Kisame does have a bit of a flair for the unpredictable at times. How many of you guys predicted that the guy would look at Naruto trying to run away and say, hey, let's just cut this guy's legs off. Let's just cut this guy's legs off and then take him off and then take him with us. Nobody saw that shit coming. Number 14, did you know that Kisame's favorite phrase, according to the Naruto databooks, is the weak are the meat and the strong eat? It's a play on the expression that you've probably heard a lot, which is the survival of the fittest. Number 15, did you know that Kisame has appeared in a whopping 41 Naruto video games in the 26 years since Naruto's manga has been around, putting him above characters like Tsunade and Orochimaru, despite the fact that both of them debuted in the story before he did, or at least Orochimaru did. Tsunade appeared around the same time as Kisame. While that's going to be it for this Kisame video, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and checking out more videos here on the left from the Honest Truth About Naruto Characters playlist, or click over here on the right for more videos from my Anime Explained channel where I discuss non-Naruto content.